You are now tuned in with your favorite dark-skinned friend with a beard.
Yeah. Welcome back to another reaction video with your favorite dark-skinned friend with a beard. Unity. Like you said, man. So if you didn't read the title, well, you only would be here because you read the title. Anyways, Mr. Tendernism, as they call him, he's out here at Destination Smokehouse. That's right over here in Marietta. That's about 15 minutes away from where I stay at now. And he's known for supposedly having some of the most tender meat, pause, but it fall right off the bone and all this other kind of stuff. And so he's basically what made this barbecue joint, Destination Smokehouse, out there popping. You feel me? He been the face of it. So it's been a lot of controversy over the last week or so because famous food critic or food reviewer on YouTube, Keith Lee, he came there to come, check him out. What do you call it? And they tried to give him a tip, and everybody was acting all funny with him. It wouldn't let him, basically wouldn't let him see Mr. Tendernism itself, and it just turned into a whole big old thing. You know what I'm saying? So now, this video, it should be breaking down all the behind the scenes stuff, because then people started to wonder whether or not he actually owned Destination Smokehouse or was he just a worker. And they had all these interviews with him and the actual owner of the place, and telling them, what do you call it, like how he thought Keith Lee was coming off weird because he tried to give him a $4,000 tip. He was like, why would you tip the owner? I was like, bro, it's the business itself. You feel me? You can't tell a man what to do with his money. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this thing turned into a whole thing. So we're gonna get into this video. Let me go ahead and get the screen shared for you. Let me give y'all one of these because I love you. That part. Okay. Let's go ahead and make my screen big over here so we can see everything. All right, share screen. Yes, sir. Ski. Okay. Now y'all can see what I see. Now y'all can see what I see. That part. Looking kind of good in this light here, man. Cloud over here just beaming down them good rays on the brother. Anyways, let's go ahead. I think I got the video already lined up. Go ahead, get past her little video real quick. It's muted so we don't have no. And this video is being brought to us by Pink Book Lessons. She got 502,000 subscribers. This is my first time ever looking at one of her videos. So we're gonna see how well it's put together, and hopefully we actually learn what's going on with Mr. Tendernism. Hopefully he's not getting played for a fool, but it's looking like he got sent home and replaced. According to this, it said fired, Mr. Tendernism replaced and sent home after Keith Lee drama and stolen trademark exposed. So it's always something going on behind the scenes that nobody want to talk about. So go ahead and get this thing lined up on here. Make sure y'all put y'all W's in the chat so I know who's actually in the building. And then, we're gonna strike some conversation up. Thank you to my 89 subscribers. Look, I got 15 subscribers last night after the stream we did on Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. That was a good stream. Hopefully this turned into a good one too. Y'all go ahead and engage so that way we can have some good convo. You feel me? All right, we are live on YouTube. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And let me check the Twitch stream real quick. I appreciate everybody at Twitch too. I'm very new over there. You know what I mean? But yeah. And we are live on the Twitch. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Bye. All right. Well, let's press play.
Even the way that he approached it, he didn't ask for anybody else. There's a lot of people visible on social media. To offer a tip to a business owner was crazy. That was the other thing too, is like he really thinks Walt is like this helpless guy who needs his help. How are you going to tip a business owner? Tip the whole staff.
Okay, so if he first off, we're just gonna start it off right here because dude trying to twist the narrative right off the bat. You feel me? Talking about like Keith Lee was trying to look at Walt like he was some helpless man that needed help. Keith Lee, every time he does a review at a spot and he really likes that establishment, he'll actually go back into the restaurant and tip the people and tell them that they can feed the next 100 people with this, or they can just keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the first time that Keith Lee is giving money to a business and giving it straight to the owner. So I'm not even trying to hear how he trying to spin this right now. You know what I'm saying? That sounds crazy.
Come on, guys, we're sorry. If we knew someone famous was in the store, we would have treated him like a king. We thought he was a regular customer, so we treated him like a bag of dog. I mean, what do you want us to do? Is that seriously your apology?
So allegedly, they have fired from Destination Smokehouse, Mr. Tendernism himself. That's what I said. Allegedly, they had fired from the Tenderism Destination Smokehouse, because all he was the face of it anyway. Because of Keith Lee, we found out that y'all was already cutting the meat off the bone to make it tender. Sides ain't hitting on nothing, but the oxtails were good, and we don't even know who was cooking them because
that part, you feel me? And that's what I kept hearing too. I heard the oxtails was busting. I kept meaning to go over there, and I wanted to go over there before it got all like big the way it is now, so I could actually see myself. But if Keith Lee himself couldn't get in there, and they trying to act all brand new, like they didn't know who he was, he was being a weirdo, blah blah blah. Nah, man, that was messed up. But I heard the oxtails was fire. But yeah, they was cutting the meat off the bone like ahead of time, so like when you did go pick it up, it just fall off, and that's how everything's an illusion, bro. But they said it was all right.
Went on, but come to find out, he done got rid of to try to steal the trademark Tenderism. That's right.
I know everybody is going in on this smokehouse destination with Unc and them, but I just got one thing to say that's been bothering me. It's tendernism, not tenderism. Tender.
She about to kill me. Heck, everybody kept saying that crap. I was like, it's tendernism. Like, why do people keep saying tenderism? No, they just was being lazy and not putting that n in there. You feel me?
Niz. Tender niz.
Niz.
Put the ni. I'm talking about put the ni in a niz.
That's funny.
Tendernism.
So the owner of Destination Smokehouse, who used Unc, aka Mr. Tendernism, to get extremely famous and make a whole lot of money for his restaurant, looks like he's replaced Mr. Tendernism, Unc. And now we see him all the time. Not only do we see him all the time, now we see other people that we have never seen before on all the videos.
I don't know what's really going on with Mr. Tendernism. They're saying the owner of the restaurant dropped him off at the airport, mentioned something about being with his family. The same owner that
all of a sudden, I swear he had family out here. That's who was looking over him. Not just no security. He actually had family that was here. So why is he all of a sudden get shipped off to his family in a whole nother state while the business is just now booming? Something seemed fishy to me. Something seemed fishy to me.
told y'all already that's trying to trademark his name, Mr. Tendernism. If you missed that breakdown, the link is below. Go ahead and watch the last video to catch up. But we got to be very clear. The name Mr. Tendernism, that brand, all of that is supposed to belong to Walt Johnson. The other guy is indeed the owner of the restaurant, so that's his business. But now he's also trying to own Mr. Tendernism. That's what we call Walt Johnson. And let's not forget, him and his jealous staff, they blocked Mr. Tendernism from receiving a $4,000 tip from Keith Lee. Now all of a sudden,
Haterism is what Mr. Haterism is what they need to call him. How you gonna stop a man from getting his money, bro? That's crazy.
Gets kicked out the restaurant, and you're seeing all these other people in videos replacing him, which is crazy because this place didn't even start off as a barbecue spot. The owner originally had a coffee shop that failed. Then he met Mr. Tendernism, who taught him all this stuff on the grill. Because let's be real, none of these people you see in this video came up in a culture where oxtails were even on the Sunday menu. And that's the giveaway.
Y'all, the way this whole Tenderism situation is playing out, it really feels like the owner does not want Mr. Tenderism to realize his brand is now bigger than that restaurant. Because once Mr. Tenderism fully understands that the audience is coming for him, not the building, opportunities start going directly to him. Mm-hmm. And if that happens, he won't need to keep tap dancing for the restaurant anymore. Look at what happened with Keith Lee. Keith tried to give Uncle a huge tip, 5 bands. And security stepped in like an FBI agent talking about he has to give it to the whole restaurant. Why are you telling another grown man what to do with his own money? Not everybody is going to follow your little system just because you said so. As the owner, all you had to do was sit back, let Mr. Tenderism do what he does, collect your money, and enjoy the wave.
You hear he said it too, Tenderism, Mr. Tenderism. He not putting that tendernism.
So what if Mr. Tenderism becomes bigger than the restaurant and eventually leaves? You still would have had the viral surge. You still would have made serious money. You still would have benefited from his audience and his buzz. Y'all could have kept working together and both won. But instead, it feels like you want to keep him small, keep him dependent, keep him dancing in the background while you try to step into the spotlight. And now suddenly you're in all the videos trying to be the star.
Wish I would have known about this sooner. Definitely could have helped me in the past, but at least I can use it now. Yesterday, I saw my checking account was under $100 balance.
They're always stealing from us, from everybody. They just steal from everybody.
I have peace of mind now.
I try not to make this nothing about no racial stuff.
Of $3,000.
Some white people just
if you need an instant loan to cover,
they evil.
You're in all the videos trying to be the star.
Not all.
And that's why people are side-eyeing this situation, because it's starting to look less like teamwork and more like control.
Why you need him to say it on camera so bad? Because you know you messed up?
On social media, to offer a tip to a business owner was crazy. That was the other thing too, is like he really thinks Walt is like this helpless guy who needs his help. How are you going to tip a business owner? Tip the whole staff.
To find negative in someone tipping you as a business owner is weird, as if that's not something that Keith Lee regularly does. And to insinuate that someone doesn't need or deserve the money, the tip, because they're not a struggling old man is also weird. You're giving your mad that the money wasn't offered to you.
Shout out at Pink Book Lessons, man. They put this video together really good so far. Everything is lining up exactly how I was thinking so far. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like I was really saying, I was like, how are you gonna say it's weird to give somebody the owner a $5,000 tip or a $4,000 tip? You know what I'm saying? Like he's a business owner, but he come to find out he ain't on none of that paperwork. All right.
You, as you've clearly explained, because your mandate wasn't offered to the entire staff. Then to post you sending him back home at the airport is not a good look. I don't care if he did have a prior arrangement that he needed to attend to. You're never coming back from this. You're not.
So leg one is down, brother has to go back. Got some special stuff to attend to. How you feel, man? Pretty good, pretty good.
And I know we all been wondering this same thing. Where's his family? Where's Walter's family? Because it's giving financial abuse at this point.
Good, brother. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for coming out here.
Thank you for coming out here. Like he's saying, like he ain't coming back.
Uncle Tendernism just got fired. Allegedly. I just seen the mayonnaise man sending him somewhere and talking about he's gonna go back to his family. And the mayonnaise man had to make him say I love you before.
I love my people so much sometimes, man. They just be making up stuff. Instead of melanated, she over here calling the white dude mayonated. She said the mayonated man.
He got on a plane or whatever. If he let go of the tenderness man, why can't someone else pick that man up? Why can't someone black help that man out? Because y'all will make plenty money. Because if he's the reason that them ribs is that tender, he can have his own. He ain't got to work for nobody.
Right.
But did that mayonated mother get rid of Uncle Tendernism? And if he did, the restaurant done.
Take a look.
Listen, I feel like I've been on their head. But here's the thing, right? People noticing, dang, Unc ain't in the videos or Unc is recorded. And obviously he's the owner, he can do what he wants, but we know he wasn't doing that before. Why are you doing it now? There's two parts to this. One is kind of a smart move because he's realizing how much Unc value was to drawing in customers just from Unc being authentic and being himself. And now he's realizing, all right, I can't just rely on that. He's trying to move away from it. But where he's failing is like, it's not you. You don't got it like that.
It's like it's forced.
The Keith Lee thing, adding on to that already makes the people not like you. So now you're trying to put yourself in the face, and you're the owner, and you weren't doing that from the beginning. It comes off as, unauthentic, inauthentic. So ideally, a business you would want to find another pivot, and see, even now you can't really introduce somebody new because it's too fresh. We all know it's coming off as inauthentic, and we gonna see right through that.
Is it just me, or did Unc go from tendernism to colonialism? Because ever since Keith Lee pulled up to that restaurant and exposed what was really going on, I have not seen him doing any promo for the restaurant, but instead I have been seeing the owner. Now, I'm not saying that man cannot do promo for his own restaurant, because he absolutely can. But what I am saying is we did not see him before this situation with Keith Lee. We did not even know who he was before the situation with Keith Lee. But we did know Unc, right? We was feeling Unc. We was vibing with Unc, which is how this whole tendernism situation even came about. So the fact that you went out and trademarked tendernism and did not allow him to do so speaks volumes to me.
I'm trying to tell you.
Just you.
I'm trying to tell
Building
you.
your app on base 44. Describe it. And it's real.
That's some janky stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? He had no rights to it. You know what I mean? Whether Unc got it copyrighted first or not, or it was even a forethought. The first thing that he should have did, especially with him not being on any of that paperwork, but y'all saying that he's partially an owner and all that other stuff. The first thing you should have did was, when it came to that copyright thing, was approach that man and ask him, hey, look, what do you call it? You need, we in order to, secure some more financial stability, and that way you ain't got to rely so much on the stocks that come with the business itself. Let's go ahead and get this copyrighted for you and just bang this out. And like she said, we was messing with Unc. That's the only reason why anybody was even going over here to Marietta to go get barbecue. We're like Marietta. That doesn't even sound like a spot where you would go and find the best barbecue, but they had some, and it was all because of Unc and them. You know what I mean? So this is a messed up situation, and it's crazy how one person lit a match, and now this thing is poof, explosion. All right, let's get it.
Trademark tendernism and did not allow him to do so speaks volumes to me. And another thing, maybe I'm just petty. Now, I've seen people gentrify neighborhoods, but to gentrify a restaurant is diabolical as hell to me. Because ever since I have not been seeing Unc, I will say that I have been seeing the owner and all of his friends, his cousins, his buddies, whoever them people is. But let me just tell you, baby, their vibe is not there. Their energy is not on point. It is definitely not the same. So if anything, you might want to go get Unc back, because, baby, you ain't hitting on whatever you out there trying to do. It ain't gonna work. Bring Mr. Tendernism back, effective immediately.
You telling me they just got rid of the Mr. Tendernism, the one that slaying the meat off the bone and it fall off the bone? Because the owner wanted to be the head honcho? You want to dance in the videos? You want to be the star in all the music videos? You want to be the head honcho? Brother, you couldn't advertise your business. That's why you had to get Tendernism to do a little flavor, put a little flavor in there. Now you going to hate on the brother? You going to fire the brother out? You going to fire the brother? Whatever dude is. I just heard brother ain't that no more. I don't know if he's taking a vacation. I don't know if he's doing this or that. But they said, hey, the boss, he mad at him because he ain't getting the limelight. Brother, don't get mad at the man, that Mr. Tendernism, because he put light on your business and put money in your pocket. Now you wanna be the head honcho, bro. You gonna learn one day.
But now Unc has blown up, gotten popular. People flying in. Just think about this. People buying plane tickets for hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, hotels, just to go there and buy some food.
That really
and to see Unc. And he didn't like that. So it looks like Unc has been pushed to the side. And now we just seeing the owner all the time that doesn't have any personality, any charisma, any on-camera presence at all. But he didn't want Unc being the face of his restaurant, despite using him to make a whole bunch of money and to get popular.
This is what I was waiting for.
I didn't try that. Was you thinking?
All right, go ahead, Cynthia. Cynthia does eat turkey. I don't have anything to say. This is crazy. This is one of the best quality control trades we've done because there's like no feedback.
Nobody coming to see you, Otis.
That looks like it's lacking flavor and it looks
nobody
burnt.
coming
Throw
to
that
see
in the
you,
trash.
Otis.
So you put the star of the show on a plane and sent him home. And now you're trying to introduce new characters to the show. We're not watching your show anymore. Sometimes being a secret investor, the manager, or the accountant, anything behind the scenes is where some people belong. That's where you belong. We don't want to see you dancing in the video.
That's funny.
If you want to save your brand and get your momentum back, take your ass to the back. Bring Unc back and let him go back to doing what he was doing, being Mr. Tendernism, taking his glasses off. That's what got the attention. Go back to doing what works. Stop trying to be the superstar. It's not your lane.
I don't know. Something isn't right about the situation. Where did Mr. Tendernism go? I think we need to talk to him again now that all these handlers are gone from around him. I just need to know one thing. Did he sign anything? Did he sign any paperwork?
Right.
Because we're dealing with a real shady character here who would tell the world he basically didn't deserve a tip and will go behind his back to trademark his name. It's just all crazy to me. As far as Mr. Tendernism going anywhere else, I would like to see if he signed any paperwork that will prevent him from doing that. But like I said before, I don't see him finding another job so easily that's going to also appreciate his value. And he doesn't have the capital or capacity to be running around talking about opening up a restaurant at his age either. The restaurant business is not easy. And who said he even wanted that? I don't know. I also wonder what's going to happen with that car. Remember they got him a car?
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's go eat. Bet. Let's roll. Actually, I'm broke. My car literally got declined.
Yeah, that car, if he just got on an airplane, that car's still sitting over here in Marietta somewhere. You feel me? While Mr. Tendernism is God knows where and where, whatever airline he went on and flew him to Timbuktu. We don't know. Where is he from? Like she said, where is his family at? You know what I mean? This whole situation is just, it's diabolical. It is diabolical. All right, let me hear it. Boom.
Because in that last video with the owner and then the guy with the Haitian flag and the hand signals, both of them up there talking crazy about Keith Lee and why he would offer a $4,000 tip to Mr. Tendernism. In that video, you can clearly see they knocked all the energy and life out of Unc. And I ain't like that at all. It was not a good look. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this below. What's really going on with Mr. Tendernism? Now, I have something very special coming up for my true supporters. If you want to be a part of that group, the first one to get access, you want to click the link below, sign up for my wait list, just like my people right here.
Hi, this is Joy from South Carolina. Miss Pink Boot, just want to shout out to you. Congratulations on your 500K subscribers. I wish you many, many more with years to come. I've always loved your content for the past 5 years. I came across your content somehow, but I'm glad that I did. I love your insight. I love your thoughts. I just love your take on everything. I just want to say congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to you, sis. I wish you millions and millions, millions and more of subscribers. Keep it going, sis. You're doing us a big one.
Hi, PBL. My name is Shelly from Tennessee. I just wanted to say that I'm really glad you're here. And look at you, hit over 500,000 K subscribers this year. Not only are you a content creator, and I mean a great content creator at that, you're a difference maker, a mover, a shaker. You're an exposer of those grifters and a paradigm shifter. I can honestly say that because you have definitely.
Okay. Shout out Miss Pink Book Lessons. Like I said, this is my first time checking out one of her videos. I'm gonna take it back a little bit to the let's go here because this is for the new people that just got in here. There we go. Let's start there at 2:32. Let's get it.
And his jealous staff, they blocked Mr. Tendernism from receiving a $4,000 tip from Keith Lee. Now all of a sudden Unc is kicked out the restaurant and you're seeing all these other people in videos replacing him, which is crazy because this place didn't even start off as a barbecue spot. The owner originally had a coffee shop that failed. Then he met Mr. Tendernism, who taught him all this stuff on the grill. Because let's be real, none of these people you see in this video came up in a culture where oxtails were even on the Sunday menu. And that's the giveaway.
Y'all, the way this whole Tenderism situation is playing out, it really feels like the owner does not want Mr. Tenderism to realize his brand is now bigger than that restaurant. Because once Mr. Tenderism fully understands that the audience is coming for him, not the building, opportunities start going directly to him. And if that happens, he won't need to keep tap dancing for the restaurant anymore. Look at what happened with Keith Lee. Keith tried to give Uncle a huge tip, 5 bands. And security stepped in like an FBI agent talking about he has to give it to the whole restaurant. Why are you telling another grown man what to do with his own money? Not everybody is going to follow your little system just because you said so. As the owner, all you had to do was sit back, let Mr. Tenderism do what he does, collect your money, and enjoy the wave. So what if Mr. Tenderism becomes bigger than the restaurant?
That part. I want to add a different video too. I seen this one right here. Hold on. White barbecue owner called out. Yep. This one, this second video is going to be coming from Hype Plus. They got over 1 million subscribers. So what do you call it? But this one says white barbecue owner called out for stealing from Mr. Tendernism. What happened to Unc? We're going to get another perspective on what's going on. See what else somebody else got to say too. But shout out Pink Book Lessons for her video, man. That thing was on point.
For Hype Plus.
Here we go. And whoa. All right, let's get it.
News, I'm Bevan. A viral sensation is now at the center of online debates and accusations, not over how good the barbecue is, but over who gets the credit, the fame, and the profit. For months, videos of an older Black man known as Walter Mr. Tendernism Johnson have dominated social media feeds. In clips posted to Instagram and TikTok, Johnson stands behind the counter at Destination Smokehouse in California, tearing into brisket and ribs that fall off the bone. A style fans lovingly dub Tendernism, just as Mr. Walter calls it.
I think we was playing though. See this brisket here? I tried telling y'all the tenderness. You think I'm playing. Look. Boy, that's what I'm talking about. I just love this type of stuff right here.
And his infectious personality made the videos explode online, leading many viewers to assume Walter was the owner of the restaurant. Walter's story at Destination Smokehouse didn't begin as a typical viral journey. According to early posts from the restaurant's own social media and statements from its founders, the concept of the eatery and its distinct barbecue style came from Walter himself and his decades of experience with smokehouse cooking. Originally, the establishment was operating just as a coffee shop. Walter's connections wasn't marketing character or a hired face. It was built around his influence. When those early videos began circulating last year showing Walter handling the barbecue with care, authority, and humor, audiences fell in love. Unc became the draw. People weren't just coming for food, they were coming specifically for him. It later emerged that Destination Smokehouse is owned and operated by a younger white man, often referred online as the barbecue owner, while Walter is the face of the brand. Multiple posts clarify that Walter does not own the restaurant and that the business itself is not Black-owned in a legal sense. But the tone didn't truly shift until Keith Lee showed up. Recently, popular food reviewer Keith Lee visited Destination Smokehouse with the intention of blessing Walter with a $4,000 tip and $1,000 to cover the meals for other customers. But according to accounts shared online and later addressed by Walter himself, Lee was unable to give him the money because Walter was reportedly tied up filming a podcast at the time. Staff and security allegedly stopped Lee from leaving the cash with anyone else.
Yeah, let's go eat. Bet. Let's roll. Actually, I'm broke. My car literally got declined last night. I asked if you were hungry. I didn't ask if you had money. Okay, but
Staff and security allegedly stopped Lee from leaving the cash with anyone else.
Update. We cannot get the Unc. Security said it was over with for the day. They said that he was filming something. I believe he was filming a podcast. We had $5,000 in cash or $4,000 in cash that we was going to give him a hand. That they didn't take it. So we're not only going to take this money and feed some people, but we just going to do what we feel like we're supposed to do in the community.
What had once been feel-good viral content turned into a broader conversation about access, control, and who benefits when Black talent goes viral inside of white-owned businesses. Fans started pointing out that Walter appeared less and less in front of the camera after the incident. In new videos, he has been seen filming instead of being featured. Meanwhile, the owner increasingly appeared on camera, adopting Walter's cadence, mimicking his video style, and positioning himself as the personality audiences originally came to see. Some fans say they no longer care to visit the establishment at all, citing what they view as the sidelining of the very man who made.
I told you, I probably live like 13 minutes away from there. I'm definitely not going now. Unc ain't there. I ain't going. Especially if the dude tried to steal his whole Mr. Tendernism thing too, and then ship him off and try to put himself on the camera like we want to see him. Heck no, man.
Made it famous, and many TikTokers think the owner is jealous of Mr. Tendernism getting the spotlight.
The owner of Tenderism in Destination Smokehouse forgot
it's Tendernism. Nism. Stop being lazy. Tenderism. Tendernism.
old adage, if it's not broke, then don't try to fix it. What you doing? You had the perfect situation. You had Unc out in the front. He's watching the bones, but then you fall for the same thing that so many others fall for. Wanting to be famous. The need to keep talking about Keith Lee and what Keith Lee would have saw had you known that, like we already see, that you be missing the mark.
I used to see Mr. Tenderism. I don't see those videos with Mr. Tender. And it's quite evident that the owner is jealous of Mr. Tenderism. Jealous of his popularity. Jealous of his success.
Why can't nobody say Tendernism? Mr. Tendernism. Even Mr. Walter said Tendernism. Nism. Stop saying rism. It's driving me crazy now.
And it's an age-old play that's been happening to us since, as far as I can remember. Our style is stolen. Our intellectual property is stolen.
Tell them.
Our talents are used.
Tell them.
People fell in love with Mr. Tenderism.
Nism.
And his personality. And Mr. Tenderism, if you call him your brother and you allow him to use you like that, that's on you, man. That's your prerogative. Disappointed, yeah, but I ain't mad. But the owner of just, man, ain't nobody trying to see you, man. Get your ass off the video, man.
In a newly circulating video, shows Walter filming content of the owner behind the building.
Thank you for the W's. Thank you for the W's.
That's it.
While separate clips show the owner recording videos in the same recognizable Tendernism style, with other people leaving Mr. Walter out of it. The optics have many asking, why is Unc behind the camera while someone else takes center stage? There are also growing concerns that Walter's signature Tendernism phrase and persona may be trademarked without his name being clearly attached, raising alarms about ownership, credit, and long-term protection. To combat against the backlash, the owner and Walter would release a video last week on the restaurant's Instagram page.
Let me get this straight. Me and him, boy, we gonna ride the house like Rowan road trip. I'm out of here.
That's how people get kind of confused with what's going on here. This is about both of us knowing that this situation is bigger than we ever expected. We know what it means. It's more about food. It's a social thing now. This guy's a blessing. There's no way around it. No one can be like him on camera. He has brought so much attention to our restaurant.
Back in September, as a way to directly address who owned Destination Smokehouse, the owner would explain that Walter was a partner, but it's unclear to what extent.
Wolf and I became together and we became partners after about 4 years of working with each other. The only reason why this place does barbecue, he's the original pitmaster, recipe maker, everything.
This is where history stops whispering and starts clearing its throat, because Black audiences aren't confused, we're triggered. And not irrationally. We've seen this pattern before. A Black creator becomes the heartbeat of something. The culture crowns them, the money shows up, and suddenly somebody else wants to be the star of a movie they did not audition for. It's giving jealousy. Keith Lee didn't just pull up with a review. He pulled up with confirmation, with validation, with a $5,000 moment that told the internet this is the man. And right after that, the vibe shifted, huh? So when Unk slowly started to disappear from the frame after that visit, people noticed, because nothing rattles an insecure ego faster than the internet loving someone louder than it loves you, especially when you're the one signing the lease. Then we see Unk filming the owner behind a building, not behind the counter, not front and center, behind a building, while someone else suddenly tries to take the spotlight, talking like him, moving like him, copying the same style like culture is transferable. And we're supposed to believe this is accidental. Then come the trademark whispers, the business moves, the quiet paperwork that always shows up right after the culture gets too visible and too Black. Names are power. Ownership is power. And when the person with legal control starts acting funny after the internet crowns someone else, that's not paranoia. That's pattern recognition. Now, has exploitation been legally proven? No, but distrust doesn't need proof. It needs precedence, and history has supplied plenty. If Walter is truly protected, paid fairly, and tied to what he has helped build, transparency would end this conversation immediately. Silence, though, speaks volumes. This isn't about canceling anyone. It's about accountability and making sure that people who bring the culture don't get pushed behind the building once the profit shows up per usual. And yeah, we're watching, not for the owner, but only for Mr. Tendernism himself.
Right.
Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Do you think an employee should become an owner if their service takes the company to another level? And what should the next move be to silence the critics? For Hype Plus News, I'm Bevan.
Okay. I like Bevan. Whoever did her makeup killed that ish. You feel me? But no, like it's wild because out of nowhere, Mr. Tendernism ain't around now. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Let's see. We'll probably see one more. Keith Lee. I want to hear something more about the Keith Lee part. Keith Lee spoke to white owner. We don't need to have a long video to keep this going. But make sure y'all press the like button, comment, so we can go ahead and continue this this engagement. Let's see. I like hearing a young black man's perspective. Let's see what Mr. Antonio got to say. Antonio talks. Give me 2 seconds. Let me line it up.
So, Mr. Tenderism, if you don't...
Here we go. One more.
So, Mr. Tenderism, if you don't know who this guy is, I'm pretty sure we all came across his videos. He's the man that like smacks the meat on the table and it falls apart. And the whole slogan is the meat is tender. You know the funny thing, bro? I don't even eat meat, but like every time I saw his videos, I would show love to him. You know, I would like it, I would share it, and I just love the vibe of it. Now, he first started trending like mid 2025, and he was getting so much love. You know, people was traveling all across the country just to come see him. Now, the first red flag that a lot of people found out was that he was not the owner of the barbecue spot.
Took the time to actually go watch some YouTube videos on Destination Smokehouse to figure out what is Unk's role exactly. Unk is the reason the man even know how to make barbecue. So it started off as a coffee shop. It wasn't doing good. Unk was like, hey, let's make some barbecue.
Let's get some grills. Let's make some barbecue, and that's gonna be the change that you need. Unc was the original pitmaster. Was Unc's recipes. Unc's was on the grill doing everything he was doing and selling the barbecue. They sold out. Something happened with Unc's family members. You know, he had to go take care of that, and he was gone for about a month. Within that month, the owner then went to YouTube or watched Food Network or did whatever he did and taught himself how to make barbecue. So he says. Unc finally comes back a month later or whatever, and all of a sudden the owner knows how to make barbecue. Okay. From there, everything started jumping off. I think Unc still makes the barbecue, but he's not like the originator. He was the originator, but then something happened and then he wasn't. Are y'all following me?
So long story short, a lot of people found out he wasn't the owner. Now, in my opinion, I don't think this is a big deal. A lot of people, they don't really want the stress that comes with owning a business. I completely understand that. It's the same way a lot of people try to preach, oh, quit your job, start doing content, start a business. And it sounds good and glamorous, but that is just not everyone's end goal. And at the time, I was like, okay, maybe he's a co-owner or he has shares in the company. Like, we don't really know, but he's not the owner, which is a little bit of a red flag, but not so much. Now, that was minor. A lot of people brushed past that. But the thing that really set fire to all of this was Keith Lee.
Me and my family are currently in Marietta, California. And this, in my opinion, is the most anticipated video I've ever done. In my hand is food for...
That's Keith Lee, if y'all don't know. He's one of the biggest food reviewers in the world. You feel me? Literally. He goes all over the world and reviews food and literally gives people money all the time. So it was, like I said, it was crazy how this white dude tried to sit there and make Keith Lee look like a weirdo because he tried to give Walt a $4,000 tip and give $1,000 for the rest of the customers to eat that were coming in. Like, he's a weirdo, bro.
Destination Smokehouse with the Tenderism. My whole mission today to see, in my opinion, is the food actually tenderism, or do I just love watching Unc? Let's find out together. I got it.
And that's the thing, bro. A lot of people love Unc. Like, it was people traveling all across the world for him. It wasn't even about the food. They just loved him.
Try it and rating 1 through 10. We spent $129.77.
Damn.
Because of service, my family said it was very good. This food was quick. It only took us 10 minutes to get it. And Unc is here, but Unc walk around with 4 different security guards, which I fully understand because people probably bombarding him nonstop. So I'm gonna show you they ain't got me.
Damn, he out here walking. That's crazy. I ain't even know that. I'm sorry, pause.
Holiday yams, mac and cheese, coleslaw, 2 orders of Texas toast, 4 sides of barbecue sauce, and a 3-meat plate. I got a beef rib, some oxtail, and some brisket. We gonna start with what I came here for. That beef rib. I didn't touch it. I didn't do nothing. That's how it came. To me, it looked like it's sliced. It looked like they slit it straight down the back. So when I pick it up,
it's already.
That's what happened.
Another red flag, y'all. This is what I seen a lot of people talking about. The whole tenderism act, it might be fake. When he slapped the meat on the table and it fall off, they pre-cut it. They was pre-cutting it. Now, after Keith Lee finished reviewing his food, he wanted to go in and show love to Unc, Mr. Tenderism. Keith Lee goes to Tenderism restaurant to tip Unc $5,000, but they turned him away. And this is crazy.
So, update. We cannot get to Unc. Security said it was over with for the day. They said that he was filming something. I believe he was filming a podcast. We had $5,000 in cash or $4,000 in cash that we was going to give him a hand. They didn't take it. So we're not only going to take this money and feed some people.
I would have known about this sooner. Definitely could have helped me in the past, but at least I can use it now. Yesterday, I saw my checking account.
That's crazy. Like, the main, what do you call it? The main objective of being in business is to what? Make money. So when free money come, why would you reject it? That's what I'm saying. And it was basically, and it was mainly because he wanted to give it to Unc himself. They wanted to just give it, spread it out between the, what do you call it? Between the employees or whatever. But that's not what he came for. You can't tell a man what to do with his own money, bro. Like that's crazy.
And feed some people, but we just gonna do what we feel like we're supposed to do in the community.
If I would have known he was here, I would have probably asked Edie to stop for a few seconds so we could go over there. That's what I would have done. But ever since I reached out to him, I've gotten 0 response. I
just want to say something. That's the point, bro. Is Keith Lee. He doesn't want you to treat him different because he's Keith Lee.
Thought I was very respectful. From what I've watched from the review, it just didn't seem like he really captured what it's like when you come to this place. It's just disappointing.
In the review, he was very respectful. He just gave what it is. Y'all y'all kind of lying. You be cutting the shit, you know. But anyway,
that as popular as people can be on social media, people don't know everybody.
Now, throughout the whole apology, bruh, Mr. Tendernism was just sitting there. And a lot of people was like, man, this is weird. We don't like this. The whole thing is Unk made the whole brand popular. He's the reason things are popular. And it just gives a very off feeling. So people started doing research and they started seeing clips of Mr. Tenderism in the other white man.
Found out why Tenderism was so busy to meet Keith Lee.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, so he's recording them. And just anyway, bro, nobody, I'm sorry to say, but nobody wants to see you on camera. The brand is Mr. Tenderism. The brand is Mr. Tenderism. So I don't even know why he's recording this video, bro. Folks want to come there to see Unk, but he's chucking and jiving behind that camera, boy. Hey.
One thing up right now. Just my partner, Nick, you my brother, you my ex-bone Tony. We gonna keep it that way. Hey, we don't need no hate. Look, don't hate on him. Don't hate on that. We trying to take it.
I can take it. It's not about that.
Take that. Hey, look. Yeah. Hey, if you all want to help something, send some good comments. Yeah, come down to destination. It's in the southern part of California, City Berry Avenue. I'm talking about destination one in the nation. Then you'll understand. This young man here, I forgot. As long as I live, I ain't gonna be always here. But however, let me tell y'all something. This guy here, he got all my little.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm telling you from another
he got
side.
all his love, but he got all your money, boy.
Okay, anyway, let me get this straight. Me and him, boy, we gonna ride the house like Roy road trip.
That fool crazy.
I'm sorry, man. It's giving Stephen and the Candyland owner from the Django. It is what it is.
That was a perfect freaking example just now. I was like, he got him shucking and jiving on this camera right now.
It could be wholesome, but I don't know. Just everything surrounding it, man. It just seems very off-putting. But what a lot of people are.
Hold on, I gotta take that back a little bit. Let's let him go through this thing. He really was shucking and jiving through that whole little thing just now. That crap was crazy. Hold on, 532. Man. He said just like Samuel Jackson and Django.
We gonna keep it that way. Hey, we don't need no hate. Look, don't hate on him. Don't hate on that. We trying to take it.
I can take it. It's not about that.
I can take it.
Hey, look. Yeah. Hey, if y'all want to help something, send some good comments. Yeah, come down to destination. It's in the southern part of California, City Berry Avenue. I'm talking about destination one in the nation. Then you'll understand. This young man here, I forgot. As long as I live, I ain't gonna be always here. But
as long as I live, I ain't gonna be always him.
This guy here, he got all my little.
That's why we loved it.
Look at that.
Yeah,
I still ain't going. Okay, then I ain't going. It's right down the road too.
I don't do no hugging on that. Okay, anyway, let me get this straight. Me and him, boy, we gonna ride the house like Roy road trip.
I'm sorry, man. It's giving Stephen and the Candyland owner.
He hit that thing on the head, bro.
from the Django. It is what it is. It could be wholesome, but I don't know. Just everything surrounding it, man. It just seems very off-putting. But what a lot of people are starting to notice now is that it seems that the owner is trying to shift the focus to him now. Like, Mr. Tenderism isn't really the main point anymore. And I don't understand why he's trying to change, because he's the reason they got that big. But you're starting to see the owner in the videos more.
Destination. One in the nation. Come get it. Lamb chop. You ain't got.
So we're gonna do a little lamb here again. You guys already know. Little secret weapon here. A little bit of lamb juice on here. Sorry, yam. I don't know why I keep saying lamb. This is lamb that we're putting yam juice on. Look at the juiciness on this.
I'm in the wrong position.
You want to get around that, brother? Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
I still ain't going.
All right, so look at that. Look at that moisture on there. Moisture on there.
Man, I ain't gonna keep looking.
That is crazy.
Am I?
Go ahead, brother. Cheers. Oh, I took all your bark. Want to get some of this lamb yam juice?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A walk off or a look isn't going to do it justice. This is insane. Yeah. I mean, that'll do it justice. I had a wonderful woman come up to me today, and she stopped me. I was at the soda machine, and she's like, how does it feel to change the world?
What? Ain't nobody come up to this nigga and said that.
I'm trying to tell you.
Nobody said that to you. If anything, they would have said that to Mr. Tendernism. But even changing the world, some barbecue, sit down. Hey, that's pretty much it, man. This situation is it's very concerning. As Black people, we can be the brand of things. Like, you know, we will be the face of something, but then you look deeper into it and you realize we don't own nothing. And it's just a tale that's old as time, man. Look at all of these rappers, these entertainers, these sports players. They are the faces of these things, but they're not the head of it. And it's like, bro, we don't own anything, but we continuously make everybody lots of money.
Yeah, man. I got one more. Let's see what this thing is saying. This off Boss Talk 101. There we go. His title go, Mr. Tendernism used by white barbecue owner. He took everything. This is bad. And, you know, we're just getting different perspectives from different people right now. We're staying on topic. I ain't just playing a bunch of random videos. So, you know, those that are just tuning in, you still getting the gist of what's going on. And Mr. Tendernism is Mr. Walt J. He was basically the face of Destination Smokehouse right out here in Marietta, California. That's about 15 minutes away from my house right now. I was, you know, procrastinating, been meaning to go out there just to go see but come to find out, he just got shipped off somewhere. He just the dude just dropped him off at the airport, and now he gone. I don't even know where he at. But anyways, we're gonna see what Mr. Boss Talk 101 got to say. Let's get it. Make sure y'all press the like button.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see.
Yeah, I'm trying to check them out. I want to make sure everything all right. Let me see. We're talking about tendernism.
We're talking about tendernism.
Straight. Me and him, boy, we gonna ride the house like Roy road trip.
Like Roy road trip.
That's how people get kind of confused with what's going on here. This is about both of us knowing that this situation is bigger than we ever expected. We know what it means. It's more about food. It's a social thing now. This guy's a blessing. There's no way around it. No one can be like him on camera. He has brought so much attention to our restaurant.
Wow, guys. I have been fooled, bamboozled, hoodwinked. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm totally upset. I'm flabbergasted. OG, you there? I'm right here.
Oh man, how he gonna call somebody an OG? He an OG? I was just about to say I'm listening to OG right now. Shoot, that's crazy. Anyway.
OG, this old man, I've been seeing him. I was seeing him everywhere. I didn't even want to talk about him, but look like I'm gonna have to talk about it, man. Look like he been used over there at that barbecue place, and they fooled America into thinking it was us, and it wasn't us. It was a white guy that owned it. He said it right there. He done used this old brother, man.
He ain't used him. The man, he gave that nigga a job, and he did his job. The man never said he owned the place. They said people were under the impression he was the owner. He was the face.
Okay.
Man, 90% of the soul food restaurant.
Hold on, y'all. Let me check the screen right quick. Thank you to my lovely mama for letting me know that the screen just went away. Beautiful. It's good to have supporters that pay attention. Appreciate you, Star. All right, we back.
In California, I know for sure, 90% of the soul food restaurants are not owned by blacks. M&M's, Mississippi Mary's, Miss Mary been dead a long time ago. R&R Ranch, you can even deal with Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. Herb still owns the place, but it's run by Mexicans. So everything that we do here, we ain't no owners, and that white man did what they've been doing since Billboard Django Robinson, putting a good front up and having somebody to jump around, and they taking the profit. So what is the big situation about this?
There's some stealing that went on.
All right, let me get past this. What do you call it? Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Those that were paying attention and let me know that the video was not playing. Y'all just saw my big old head in the screen. Appreciate you, though. All right, we'll get back to the video.
OG. Everybody that went over there, from Desert Banks to all of these folks going over there, coming all across the country trying to set with this brother. Keith Lee, all of them, man. We need to try to help that brother get him a spot, man. I think he can go into business on his own now. He done made himself a name, and somebody need to get behind him and open him up a business, man. That old brother can cook that old barbecue too.
And if you mess around and get him a building, he'll lose it in 90 days.
What do you say to people that say that this white guy that owns it, Mr. Owner, is jealous of the old boy, Mr. Tenderlion?
Tenderlion.
Jealous of him.
The old boy that owned the spot.
He couldn't be jealous of him if he gave him a job, man.
Yeah, but that doesn't change. The scope doesn't change. The world know it now.
I bet he's still gonna be in business because the white man was cooking the barbecue.
Well, let's talk about this for a minute. Keith Lee went over there to tip him $5,000. No, $4,000, and they wouldn't even let him get the tip. Said he was interviewing, and they didn't even want the man to get the money, man. They made it to where Keith Lee went over there because he go over there and eat that food at all these places. When he went over there to eat with this brother and to show love to him, they wouldn't even let him do it. Had security and everything, wouldn't even let the man get the damn tip. He couldn't even leave the tip. He tried to leave it for Mr. Tenderloin. Couldn't even do that.
Mr. Tenderloin.
So that's a problem, man. They trying to keep this man down, man.
I don't think that's true.
That's exactly true. That's exactly true.
If they haven't left him $4,000, usually that dude comes in and gets some food.
He couldn't get to the man, man.
He couldn't get to him.
They told him he couldn't see him because they said no, because he's too busy. And the man couldn't even get his money, man.
Man, the man was too busy. He ain't worried about you talking to him. This man got to keep on doing this. He getting a salary.
What do you say to people that say that this is like Candyland and this remind them of Django on Candyland?
Do you think that's messed up that they didn't let him get that money? Or was, what do you call it? Was they just trying to stop him? Like, they just made it seem like it was such a weird thing, bro. It was, I don't know, it was crazy.
And how it's set. They calling the old boy Tenderloin Sam. No, Steven. They call him Steven.
Well, we got a gang of Stevens in California then.
Well, that's why it's going down. We don't do that in the South. Our people down there own stuff. No, we got owners down here.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But y'all stay in your place.
I got barbecue owners down here. I can take you to 7-8 shops today. I promise you.
That oxtail look good as hell.
But she'll take me to Papados, that's for sure.
Yeah, whatever. We did go to Papados. We splurged over there too. But I did take you to. I took you to that place over there in Arlington. Speed 'em, eat 'em, or whatever that spot is over there. Where that woman from Mississippi sure did. And I took you to a few spots. You took me to a bad spot in Las Vegas. You don't want to talk about.
Okay, I'm talking about all the black spots I go to.
You took me to one where we didn't even get no service, and we sat there for hours looking crazy. And a woman.
That was you and that baby.
No, you took me over there.
You wanted to go to Mr. Grits. You went over there 2 times. You liked it.
No, I like Grits. I'm talking about the other spot before that.
No, that's the one you're talking about, Grits.
No, I'm not talking about Grits. I'm talking about that one where that woman owned it and she came out there and you took us over there from the show. You know what I'm talking about. But that's neither here nor there. All I'm telling you is that man was wrong for what he's doing, using his reputation. We were fooled. We thought this man owned that restaurant. That's the only reason we keep running. I was finna book my tickets.
11-11
cookie. I plan to call you and say, man, go over there and check that out for me. Please, on me. I'll pay for whatever it takes. Let's just go check him out. Make sure that we go eat at his restaurant. I'm thinking it's the brother's restaurant. I'm so thrown off by this. And then the white guy comes out and says, oh, well, this is our shop. This is a success. Now I'm hearing he don't even want the man using tendernism. He can't even use tendernism now. He don't want him to. He don't even want him to use the word. Do you hear me?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, you quiet now because you know this is going on in California.
If it ain't his word, he can't use it.
Tendernism. He sold his soul. This man has sold his soul over there, working over there for free for peanuts and crackers and cookies. Man, I made a bag off that brother, man. He done made a damn bag off that brother. I can't believe it.
I'm glad the black man got exposure, but he can't really cook. So
he can cook. That food falling off the bone. Are you trying to say a mascot?
Apply for a loan with poor credit. Actually, yeah, you can. Just apply for a personal loan through this site right here.
Press the like button.
To go to a bank. Looks great.
Oh. Are you trying to say a mascot?
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo, man. So before we end this, and I'm going to shut it down. What do you say when people say that this man pretty much stole this man's whole reputation, took the word tenderism, and stopped him from getting that money from Keith?
First of all, let me say this. Before that job, that man, nobody knew him. If he was Mr. Tenderism, he looked like he almost 70, 80 years old. So he ain't had no business before that. So this man put him on a platform and everybody know him. So he got exposure that he never had before. So he got a white daddy and didn't know what to do with it.
OG, you don't think that man seen all that money coming in could have did something more for him, gave him a good deal?
Why would you do more for me than I want to do for myself?
Oh, man.
OG, I understand what you're saying, man, but again, I don't, because I really think we could do something.
And you got some people that are workers. And when you try to make a worker owner, the only one going to suffer is you.
I agree with that to a point, man. But if you're making $10 million and you giving me minimum wage, that man might not be making minimum wage over there. Man, that man brought some business over there, bro.
That man ain't made no $1 million in California selling no baby back ribs.
Man, you got to be kidding all them people coming through there.
I'm trying to tell
you ain't been up there. You don't know. You ain't been up there.
And that's my point right there. I ain't been up there. Nobody I know been up there.
Well, it's jumping off the chain, man. They got all kind of people up there. You can go in there and Google it. It's viral right now. Everybody and their mama going up there on this brother's account, and we were fooled by this, and now I'm upset about it, and I'm not going up there.
I'm upset about it.
I can't go. Unless he tell me he going to get that man a big bite out of this, I'm not going to go up there. And I don't suggest people going up there, allegedly, all that stuff, that if he ain't giving that man something further, then I'm not with it, OG. I'm not going.
Because you're not going up there. Do you think that white man care?
He going to have to call me and tell me that brother going to get a little more than what he been getting. I'm not going to just go up there. They ain't get that brother nothing.
He got exactly what he deserved.
I seen Willie D had interviewed him and had them both sitting there. I thought this was a good deal for the brother. I'm thinking the white guy's helping the brother, and they all bring. And come to find out, it's flip flop. Man, them brothers, he ain't a partner of that. They ain't showing him to be no partner, man. And everything I've seen is horrible, man. All this alleged whatever. I'm ticked off. I don't want to hear this no more. I'm really upset about it, OG. I don't know what to do.
You was upset about Venezuela. You was upset about the white.
Now I'm upset about this
on
brother
his
because
head.
I can't believe that he ain't getting a bigger piece of the pie.
Come on out here then.
I'm on my way. OG. We're gonna stop. I'm gonna go up there. Can we protest? Drop me off.
Drop me off.
Stop right here. That you gonna do that.
Just drop me off up there.
I'm not dropping you nowhere. You got
just get me close to it and just drop me. I'll jump out the car if you don't want to stay. I'll go up there.
Get you to it when you land in LAX.
All right, man. Hey guys, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, man. This here is crazy, man. I can't believe this is happening with my boy, man. It's crazy. Tenderloin, you can hit me up too,
Mr. Tenderloin.
We're gonna figure out another word because if you did that one, you can do another one. Let's get it popping, man. Y'all go like, subscribe to the channel, download the app, Boss Talk 101 Reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. The reason you see.
I just want to end this with like some of his best Tenderness
feels out of reach. Meet Wendy.
I know that somebody got like a little.
But her credit, that's another story. She
compilation.
applied for a loan. They gave her quarters instead. And then there's Katie.
Yeah, I hope y'all all had a good Saturday.
Very first credit card. They ran her.
He got me typing in Mr. Tenderloin.
Tendernism. Well, we're actually not really sure why he's here. And, who is this? Guys, just download Self. Self. Self makes building credit accessible to anyone. Wendy, build credit and savings with a credit builder account with no setup fee. Katie, gain access to a secured Self Visa credit card with no credit check or score required. Or report your rent payments for free.
You shut up over here. It's all loud in my ear. Let's see. I want to see if they got like a little compilation. This compilation. They stupid as hell. Real quick. I don't need to be shorts. I need to be an actual video. So I ain't trying to line up all them stupid things. Anyways, if you don't know who Mr. Tendernism is, just go check him out. Hopefully he ain't getting taken advantage of the way that everybody is portraying this to be right now. It's messed up. And he old as hell too. Right? You know what I'm saying? This should be the time he just be raking it in and just enjoying like himself like on a beach on Florida somewhere in like the Keys, chilling on a boat, just loving life. You feel me? Not worrying about having to defend whether or not he the owner of some bum ass barbecue restaurant that basically stole his stole his whole riz and everything, paperwork and everything, copyrights and everything. Like, dang, fool's wildin'. Heck yeah, you saw that. It said 4K tip fumble. Big, I mean, like for real, for real. For real, for real. Can't act like that didn't hurt either. Any business, I mean, 4,000, that covered the day. Feel me? Anyways, if you've reached the video this long, I appreciate you. I'm gonna show you right here. You see that cloud over the top of my head? Got the whole cloud graphic collection, man. Make y'all way all over to All Day Everyday LLC.net. We got all type of stuff. We got onesies for the babies. You feel me? Booyah. You see it? That's the same cloud that's sitting over the top of my head right now. You go down, bam, we got it on the back. Ain't that cute? ADED, all day, every day. They can be in style just like mama and papa. You feel me? Booyah. Got that. Then for the ladies, you know, we got purses for y'all. We got long sleeves with the hood on it. That's actually a unisex one, but I'd rock that one too. You got shirts for the kiddos. He got the whole city plus the little, you know, the whole 80 tag on it. $20 for the kids, man. Feel me? Booyah. Booyah. It's dope. That whole city on the shirt. 2T all the way up to a 7 on that design right there. I created each and every single one of these designs. We got bikinis for the ladies. You know, you want to show a little skin. And had the cloud still show everybody that the rays of life and love reside here. There you go. You feel me? Well, we got that. Got a bunch of stuff. Something a little bit more, you know, conservative. If you want to do a one piece, I got these shorts here. Another design for the ladies with the cloud graphic on this. A little long sleeve crop top. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. And it's not just stuff for the ladies. We got stuff for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the fellas. You know, but we got socks, backpacks. That's my favorite type of thing. Bomber jackets. Let's go over here. Hats, socks. I got this shirt, this hat, that sweater. Got this right here, the little crop top hoodie for the ladies. That's the one, the cloud graphic shirt for the adults. Got that one right there too. Feel me? Like, yeah, whenever y'all get a chance, man, just come check out the site. You know, very affordable. Ain't nothing over the top. Plus, I do have discount codes. So if you type the word discount in the chat box, I'll get it to you. Get you 10 to 20% off on your first one. You know what I'm saying? We had a whole holiday collection that went too for Christmas. Those went ham. We got the whole Rep Your Land collection. Wherever you from, you can rep where you from all day, every day. You feel me? Got all type of stuff going on. My brother, he stay over there in Spain, so he was my inspiration for making the one for Spain. But I had a bunch of people, you know, comment where they were from, and I made a shirt specifically from where they were from. So, you know, got Fiji, we got India over here, Jamaica, of course, America. That's where we here. That's where we at. We got Mexico, the Mexico one hard. I'm gonna buy one of these and give it to my neighbor next door, just because. You feel me? Yeah, that thing dope. Red one, and you know, yeah. So yeah, go check it out. www.alldayeverydayllc.net. That part. Hey. That part.
You have now tuned in with your favorite dark-skinned friend with a beard.
Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Once again, make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, man, one love. Thank y'all. We out.